No. This is for James Lewis. No, we're just joking around. We don't have a professional fancy intro yet or anything like that, but we're going to be working on something like that. I have some video clips and stuff that I'm putting together to get an intro and all that good stuff. But yeah, so if you missed the 200th episode of Reptile Gumbo podcast last night, we were on with Chris Eaton and Colossal Constrictors and Corey Martin. It was fun. We had a good time.
I still can't figure it out.
I still have to show Lori how to do this every time.
I forget. Okay. See, I was so close.
Turn your volume down.
Okay. I was so close. I was just
so close. So, okay, you can answer all the messages. Or
so far, there aren't any.
Tell. Yeah, there's messages up here, but they haven't come up yet.
Okay.
So, welcome to episode 12. Kristen Keita was on last night, I guess, trying to get on our podcast.
Oops.
We weren't on there. So, but we are back. It is Wednesday the 31st, last day of January already, 2024.
Crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. Can't hear else. Sadly, since I'm working out. Oh, somebody's probably got it turned down. So, yeah, we're kind of in vacation mode right now because we're about to leave for a cruise. So
I don't know about you, but I've been working.
I've been working too.
Okay.
Working a little bit. Yeah, been working on a few things, trying to get ready. Because we have Corpus coming up at the end of February, which we're excited for. It's one of our favorite shows of the year, especially the February show because we can actually do a bonfire on the beach.
Yes.
So we don't have any burn bans or any of that stuff. So looking forward to that. But today we actually had to go buy clothing. I have to wear a suit jacket and
you look very nice.
Actual pants.
Very handsome.
Yeah, well.
You did.
Ugh.
The kids were like, "Oh wow."
Yeah, clean up pretty good.
Like, shocked.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's about it right now. We're
so we won't have a podcast next week.
We're not going to have a podcast,
but we could go live for a little bit.
From the cruise ship. May be able to go live from the ship
because we want to do. That's something that's one of the things we want to do this next year.
Wednesday is what? What day is that? Where are we at in Wednesday?
We're in Belize, but we'll be back on the boat by 7.
Yeah, but we can go live during the day too if we want to. Post that content later. So we might go live from the boat in Belize next week. So we'll see. But so our special guest for this evening, the shipping queen herself, Debbie Price, and the drunk ninja Bill.
Cap shots.
We're not doing cap shots.
I'm totally doing a cap shot at the end. I'm gonna find some kind of liquor in this house.
There's plenty because people leave shit here all the time.
I don't know. I think I gave it away to all of my employees.
There's a lot. No, go look in the cabinet over the oven.
Okay, all right,
There's a lot. Cool. We have an entire bar at our house.
I'll do a cap shot with Bill.
Yeah, do a cap shot with Bill. Somebody said rum chata. We don't have any rum chata.
No, I think. Oh yes, I think I do. I think I have it left from.
There's no rum chata left in this house.
Longview?
There's no rum chata left in this house. You do not let any rum chata leave the Saturday party.
Well, not this past weekend.
Not the previous weekend either.
Okay.
Guarantee you.
Whatever.
All right. So let's bring on Debbie and Bill. Hello. Debbie and Bill.
Hey guys, Debbie and Bill.
What's up, guys?
Bill's trying to stay out of the camera.
Yeah, he's kind of shifted over there.
Here, I'll make sure he's in the camera.
Yeah, we got to get Bill in the camera.
Here, I'll be way back there. Does that help? Let's see my.
Oh, she froze. There you go. That's good.
Oh, he wants it bigger again. Hang on, he wants it bigger.
Rub it for him, Debbie. Rub it for him.
There's a Debbie is awesome. I've been shipping with her for 14 years now. That's from Mark Eugene Coleman. Howdy. Hi.
Let them figure out
y'all.
Their technology thing is.
Somebody can hear now. See, none of these are coming out like they used to.
You guys good?
Where are the
Here we go.
Here comes the dogs. Yeah.
Hi, puppers.
So, how are you guys doing?
We're good.
Tonight?
We're recouped from Conroe now. We're ready.
Yeah, it was a busy show. It was
and a long drive.
Yeah, you guys had a long
2-day drive.
Did y'all stop at a casino on the way home?
No. We stopped at Hampton Inn.
Okay.
Because if you don't know, the Hampton Inn has the sinks inside the bathroom.
So Bill is happier.
Bill's
That's a
happy.
must on the way home.
He
Yeah.
hates the sink outside the bathroom part.
He
I
does.
don't
He
know.
likes the sinks in the bathroom.
I
don't
think
Yeah.
it's
know why.
nice because then if somebody's in the bathroom, you can get ready, brush your teeth, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. You don't have to. I think it's nice.
Bill's not a.
You and your boyfriend don't think alike, apparently.
Yeah.
he's
It's a
not
good
a-
thing I just stay in the room with my husband instead of my boyfriend then.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Bill's not a. He's not a picky person at all.
Not
Not
at
at all.
No, he wanted
Let's get a biscuit. Come on.
get Arlie out. You can leave Savannah in,
Come on.
but Arlie's got to go out. Oh, he's hiding the dog somewhere now. I don't know where. Probably giving him away.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Right?
He's
Yeah.
running around. You had him doing dishes. He made dinner. I'm sure he didn't make dinner.
Tell
But
me why I can't see any of the.
Hey,
comments.
wait. Here's
Who's
a
the other one?
first.
No, I
He,
only see.
he ate leftovers today. He ate leftover
Leftovers?
sloppy Joe. That's a first.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you guys for having us on the podcast, so I didn't have to cook.
Yeah.
I don't know how to make
Lori,
it work.
just read.
So I'm going to turn
the
it
things
off.
up here. No, you need to still have it up. But you can
No,
read them
I'll
up
just
here.
turn it off.
Oh.
I know who that is. That's
work it
Brandy.
yet either, since you do it every week. Because
No, we can see it,
I
but
can't like the comments on there. A lot of them just say Facebook users. So
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know who
part
it
of
is.
their-
any
whoever-
comments.
well,
We
if
don't
you
see
click on the little,
anything on this
see
end.
the little tab on the very far right corner. It says
Mm.
comments. See a little button.
No, we see exit full screen and hide the chat.
Mm.
Maybe we should click on hide the chat and unhide it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe that's it. Show chat. Honey, quit.
Show chat. Oh, you have it on full screen, so
Yeah,
all you
the
can
only
see is
comments that I see are Kita's too. That's weird.
Oh, I see. Now we put it on small screen, but I still don't see any chats.
You see the comments up there on the right hand corner.
I see
Yeah.
it. It says comments, but I don't see anything. Oh, there we go. Hi, Bonnie.
There you go.
Now I see them.
Now you
Okay.
see them. Okay. So, all right. Well, as most of you know, Debbie is what we call the shipping queen,
Shipping bitch,
Shipping
whatever you
bitch.
want to call her.
Bebby,
Queen bitch,
Queen
Bebby.
all kinds of shit.
Queenie,
We got Drunk Bill, we got Ninja Bill,
Ninja Bill, Drunk
Cat
Bill,
Shots,
Boyfriend Bill,
Dill.
Dill, Bebby. Yeah, we got all
So
kinds.
all
of
kinds of fun names for them. But you guys explain to the people who don't know, and if they don't know, they're stupid. But if they don't
we're
know,
living in a bubble.
yeah, they're living in a bubble. But explain what you guys do and how you do it so well.
Well, thank you for that. Well, basically, what we are is a company that facilitates shipping of live reptiles from the customers to their customers via FedEx. So our website lets them go in there and get discounted shipping labels. They can also buy shipping supplies on our website, so they have all the proper supplies for shipping. And then they basically package up their reptiles according to the shipping guidelines. And of course, they'll ask me questions if they need to know weather and heat packs, cold packs. And then they would put the labels on there and drop them off in the evening at a FedEx ship center. And then from there, we basically just track them. What we do well is we track everything. We open up cases if something is delayed. We communicate with our customers, which is important, if there is an issue or a delay or a problem. And we also try to communicate with them when to ship, when not to ship, any insights that we have. And I'm pretty good at getting most of the weather insights and the insights from FedEx. So we just relay them mostly to the customers.
Yeah, and I think that's what sets you apart from those other guys. Anyone who's ever had, and the people who don't know you on the back end of this are the lucky ones, because the ones that have had issues truly understand what you do to make sure that the animal's taken care of. So if you've been shipping with FedEx for years and years and years and been using Reptiles2You, and you've never had a call from Debbie, you're lucky. That's a good thing. You don't want to hear from Debbie at 10:30 in the morning and like, so we have a problem.
Well,
That's
now
we get
quite a few. So now we actually text, and we actually have a template. So we email them, or they catch me on Facebook. I mean, I'm very fortunate. I have a lot of loyal, what I call peeps. So I have a lot of, loyal customers. So I know how to get a hold of them. I mean, there's certain people that are working all day. So I know don't Facebook them, text them
Yeah.
or email them, or don't bother them because they know we're going to handle it and they'll just check when they get home.
Yeah.
So again, that's just more of the personal kind of care that we try to provide. And if people don't know, one of the things they probably need to know today is we did, or I did, hire an assistant. So I
Woohoo,
actually had
finally.
somebody, yes,
Yeah.
thank you. I
Yeah.
actually had somebody
I
to
think they
help.
forced you to at some point, like because you just work all the time.
Yeah, it was getting pretty lengthy at night
Yeah,
trying to.
she still works all the time.
Yeah, yeah,
I would never do that personally.
No, good
Ever.
Lord.
Oh yeah, right, Lori.
Yeah.
Never.
yeah.
Can't imagine someone that
Ring
does
a
that
bell?
stuff all the time.
So you can say hi to people. You know who most of these people are.
No, I don't.
That's Keita. Hi, Keita. That's Mark, who gave me all my shirts.
Well,
I
you
got
type
shirts.
to
You
them
know
then
all
while
these
you're
people.
talking.
They can hear me, so I don't need to type.
Oh, okay.
They all
Yeah.
know.
Hi.
Hi, Junk Bill.
It's like, hi.
He's not my assistant, by the way. My
No,
assistant is
but-
actually somebody who used to work for Gann's, Jessica, who used to run their office.
Yeah.
So she can work from home a few days a week, so that was a good fit for us.
Gotcha.
And it's going well. You know, honestly, it's going pretty well, and she's learning things as she goes. And I told her I really don't realize how much, not how much I do, but how much I do.
How much you do.
I'm
Yes.
trying to like tell her everything.
Oh, yeah,
No,
you
and I'll send this one a text. Send
she
this one an
mixed that
email.
good drink up. See, she said on there, I gave you alcohol on Saturday.
Oh, that's important too.
Yeah, that's very important.
Well, yeah, it is.
Oh, that must be George who said that.
No.
That was Keita, I think, too. I know.
Oh,
George
Bill,
brings
you
me
know-
good drinks. George brings me good drinks in Tinley. Here you go, George. Here's for you.
I
Yeah.
cheersed with Bebby like this and did a little like we did it. We symbolically like you and I do, Bill.
Yeah.
We can do that too if you want. Real quick.
Yeah, he's got his drink
Put
now.
your-
He's here.
Put your glass up.
Oh, Jessica is online.
Cheers.
Oh,
Your
yay.
I'm sorry,
assistant
what's
is
that, Sean?
on. Jessica is
Jessica.
online.
Hi,
here.
Jessica. Hopefully we'll
Won't
get
you
you.
pop in? Hi, Jessica. I was just talking about you.
Welcome
There she
to
is.
the
I'm the
show.
assistant. I'm learning.
Yeah,
I
welcome to the
swear.
show. No, you had some really good words to say about her. We talked
Yes.
kind of off to the side this weekend, and you said it made you feel more comfortable
Said
that how fast she's learning and how she's doing. So
because you were scared to get somebody for a long time.
Don't tell her that. She's going to want to raise already, Sean.
sorry.
But it's helpful.
When are you going to hire an assistant?
What?
Hi, Chris.
I just quit. I just closed down the Tipsy Trinket. I have plenty of time.
Cheers, George.
Okay.
I'm good.
Yeah. So,
No, I don't need an
but
assistant.
so yeah,
Nobody
that's,
would want to work
Hey,
for me.
Nikki. Nikki's there.
I'm too crazy.
Debbie is always in the background tracking packages, and somebody said earlier, I think it was Keita, that I met Debbie on a phone call. I did too. And this was a long time ago. It was actually before Reptiles2You, but we had some geckos shipped to our house, and I was expecting them 9:30, 10 o'clock, not normal.
I remember.
Like 9:10, my phone rings, and it's Debbie on the other end of the line. And I talked to Debbie through there was a place called Gecko Forums, an actual forum for people.
Yeah, wasn't that like
that-
fauna classified?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was
similar.
it was similar to but Gecko Forums was.
I love
was-
that place.
I know it was
thought
awesome.
I could figure it out.
Yeah,
It
so
was easy.
we bred and sold a lot of geckos back then. And I had some geckos being shipped to me from a breeding project, and it was cold. And I get a call saying your package is delayed. They couldn't find it, and the whole day Debbie worked on this project or this problem for me. And I believe you got them. You actually put them on an airplane. You got them on an airplane somehow to
Yes.
DFW that same day,
And they couriered them.
and hired a courier to
Just
bring them
courier.
to my house
Yep.
that night. And they
And
showed
we
up
were
like
like,
at 10:30 p.m.
Oh
and
my
they were
gosh.
alive.
We couldn't believe it.
So that was the one experience that changed my whole outlook on the way customer service works with what Debbie does.
And how it should be.
And
Absolutely.
I don't ship a lot anymore. I ship a few things from the shop every once in a while. But we shipped a lot of geckos
We
back
used
then.
to, yeah.
And there's never anybody that will ever earn my business ever again. Period.
Thank
End
you,
of
guys.
story.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Well,
If I
the
paid
thing
double,
is,
I didn't give a shit. It
Most
was
of the
worth it.
time, Debbie, even if it's not her package, they're reaching out to her
Well, that's
because
what happened today.
Yeah, I mean, because they know that
We had
whoever
the-
else they ship with probably won't give them that.
Well, we
customer
had the
service, not to
chameleon.
bash anyone else.
We
but just
had
saying.
we had the chameleon that was shipped to me
Yep.
that I won in an auction. I won an
She
auction
found 'em.
item for when Blake's house or his facility burned down. And it got lost, and they found it in Memphis in a box in the livestock division with no labels on it. And Debbie was able to track it down, and it took, we actually, the people who shipped it actually shipped me the ball python and shipped the ball python guy the chameleon.
The chameleon.
And so we contacted each other and got it switched up and everything, but we got the chameleon, and he's in the shop and he's pet only. And again, it's a testament to, you'll hear these stories from people,
many
who are in this industry, of how many times Debbie stepped up and gone way above and beyond. This is not even, this wasn't even used. It wasn't even used in Reptiles2You. So the care and the love for the animals and the customers and the sellers is evident. So
yep.
Jessica, you have a lot to fucking live up to. Sorry, but you do.
Hey, and Steve Beamer says, "Drunk Bill."
Drunk Bill.
Who said that? I saw a drunk Bill. Who yelled that?
Steve Beamer.
Steve Beamer. Hey, what's up, Steve? I would love Steve. Steve is awesome.
We need debit.
Somebody say Facebook user. I'm like, isn't that everybody?
Yeah, so
that's why I was getting on my phone.
It's on their privacy settings or something. We always do it. So we have it up on our phone, so Lori can tell you if you have any questions who it is.
Yeah.
Oh, they can just keep talking stuff, good stuff. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Darian just said Debbie is the shit. I think that's awesome. She's
Hold on. Peyton had a question.
Peyton,
what's FedEx doing?
Yeah, okay, that's what we all want to know.
There was how long? We'll tell that story because
that was
we
funny.
were together, right? When
we
that
were
happened?
I think it was in Lafayette, maybe.
Were we? Or were we on vacation?
No, it was a show.
Okay, we were at a show. Yeah,
we were at a show, wasn't it? And we were trying to
so many
stories too.
You just got a message out of the blue that said, "Hey, what's FedEx doing?"
What's FedEx doing?
Like, I don't fucking know. Like,
and she's like, "Who is this person?
What is this
content?"
It was just on my message board.
Well, I mean, they just figure that you own FedEx and you should know what FedEx.
Well, I assumed they were looking for a lost package.
Yeah.
But I don't even think that was it. I think they just wanted to know what FedEx was doing.
Yeah, they didn't. They didn't do anything.
So that's kind of our joke, Peyton. Every time he goes, "Hey, what's FedEx doing?"
Yeah.
What's FedEx
doing? And here's the thing too is the people who get pissed at Debbie when a package gets lost. She's not fucking walking it up to the FedEx. Like she's not sorting it on the fucking belts. Like for real.
Not driving the plane.
She's not driving. She's not flying the plane and driving the fucking truck. So y'all chill the fuck out. But no, for real. Like anything else that she can do, she does.
Right.
Somebody said.
I find that's some of the problem in defense of the other companies. Didn't think I'd ever defend all of them, but in defense of them, I mean, we are limited.
Yeah.
You know what we can do. We can call it in. We can try to find it. We can, certain things we can do, but especially like when we had that bad storm. And I will say my customers are very understanding. I think because we intertwine a lot on Facebook and stuff, and I'll tell them things. Hey, don't ship. I'm putting it out there. I'm not sugarcoating it.
Yeah.
And if anybody ever thinks for this company, not just for me, but they think this company is all about the money, they are so wrong.
Oh, believe it.
Believe it. They are so wrong.
You don't know how many burnt dinners we've eaten.
Yeah, because we just we don't.
She don't stop, man. She put it on the stove. The phone will ring.
I'll say, I've got to go find the pig. It's got to do this.
It's freaking 9 o'clock. I said, you burnt the rice an hour ago.
Yeah.
And she said, well, you want dinner? Make it.
Who invited Drunk Bill?
Yeah, then she's like, God, Drunk Bill has to cook for himself.
But I mean, it is.
Clay's
not like that. I'm not like that. It's like, it's don't ship. Not, you can ship, but there's no insurance. Yeah. No, don't ship because it's going to probably kill your animal.
Yeah.
And nobody wins.
No, nobody.
Most of mine do. Most of mine listen. I mean, we only had 11 people ship through that whole storm, which is incredible.
Yeah. Or on
Thursday.
It's
11 people I wish wouldn't have, but it wasn't bad. I mean, they went through India a couple of them. We only had one loss through all of it.
Yeah, but if shipping, do not ship on Thursdays.
Yes, Thursday's dumb.
What the hell?
No.
It used to be people would say no Mondays. Now
Mondays are all right now.
Now Mondays are okay. Mondays they're not jammed up because they actually unload on Sundays, which people don't know.
Yeah.
Express does not work Saturdays, but they work Sunday nights. They unload on Sunday nights. Yeah. So Mondays, if the weather's good, is not bad. Right after a holiday, I'd wait. But overall, I tell people, Mondays is fine if the temps are good. But Thursday, if you ship Thursday and it arrives late and delayed, getting it to your customer on a Saturday is completely different. You have to,
Yes.
first of all, they have to pick it up at a ship center. So their ship center has to be open.
Yeah.
Second of all, if it goes through Indianapolis, what a lot of people don't know, Indianapolis does not do Saturday deliveries at all. So if it's stuck there, they've got to send it to Memphis, and then Memphis has to move it. So now you've just given it an extra trip, and it's in Memphis. It's not impossible if you keep on.
It's just hard.
You've done it. You've done it before. I've been witness to it.
Yeah, we've had to do it. If you know, I'm not going to lie, but I've also not done it. You know, where there's been times where I just can't. You know, like used to be they let us before COVID. We could go, you know, send some customers to the airports. That's harder to do. I still can do it once in a while if I get the nice person or my friend helps me. I have a very good friend that helps me at FedEx.
Just got to connect.
That's
you got to plug and FedEx.
Connects. It's a team thing.
Yeah, I know.
Team effort. But nobody wants to see them die. But
no,
please, just why ship on Thursday? I know you do shows and you know, and you have to have some stuff at a show or something. You know, there's some exceptions to some things, but if you can avoid shipping Thursday for Friday, just avoid it. It's not worth it
in the end. Yeah.
Well, and we used to, I mean, our policy was never if the highs are over 90, never if the lows are below 40. And that means your location, the hub, and the destination.
Right.
Now that's changed with some advancements in technology as far as the phase 22s and gel packs and things like that.
Right.
But, you know, what's your recommendation for people like that, especially if they've never shipped before?
Right. And again, we have guidelines and they are similar to that. I think it's 90 and 38. You know, our guidelines are, to me, it's more important what nighttime temperatures. Other companies, you know, tell you don't ship if those temperatures during the day. I don't really understand that logic because by the daytime, it's where it needs to be.
Yeah.
Even if it's up, it's where it's going to stay, you know. Yeah. So we're more about night. I'm comfortable with a heat peak, again, because of the technology. I'm comfortable 36, 30, even 34. Experienced shippers will ship 32.
See that?
You know,
how do I know what hub package is
which hub the package is going through? Yeah, as far as answer some of these questions too, but basically, you know, with phase 22s, they help regulate the temperatures in the box. I'll answer your question, Mike, in just 1 second. So they'll help balance. And if people don't know what a phase 22 is, we have actually posted what they do on our website. We have almost 2 paragraphs explaining now what they do for people and how they can use them. They're great for sensitive animals like Cresties, so you don't need a heat pack. You can just warm one of them. In those weathers, they're also the best cold pack out there. They release. They don't make your animal cold. They don't just thaw like the other. I call them ice cubes. The other cold packs.
Yeah, they stress the animals so much because they're already stressed from shipping. It's like you want to do the phase.
The box is 40. That cold pack is going to thaw because that's just what they do. But the cryo packs don't. They stay that way until the temp goes above 72, and then they start putting, you know, whatever they need in the box. That's when they start phasing. So if they're solid, they'll put cold in there, and if not, and you need them liquefied and heated, then they'll start throwing some warmth in the box to get that box at about 70 to 72 degrees.
Yeah.
Best thing on the market. I know they're not cheap, but they used to be like $11 a piece. So now they're $5 a piece. If you
to make sure that they get there safe, and then you're not having to, you know, deal with that.
It's a no-brainer.
When we started going to the shows, we couldn't give the things away. And then we would sell 1 or 2. Now people are getting 50s.
Yeah.
So people are cheap too.
Chances are, because you can reuse them, if you ship a lot, you're going to get them sent back to you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which is kind of cool, and you can reuse them. So
yeah, they're reusable, but they are nasty if they leak. So I always tell everybody, put them in a Ziploc, because if they get a pinhole, you know, they're solid. You don't know they're leaking, but then if something happened and they leak, so just get them in a Ziploc. They're nasty.
Yeah.
But I wanted to answer Mike's question since it popped up on there about knowing the hub, because we actually do have that on the website under FAQ, facts and questions, FedEx, up on the home page. If you click on that, it will tell you how to read your shipping label. So the first letter on the left-hand side below the barcode, and it's the biggest group of letters and numbers on there. If that first letter starts with an X, you know that's going into Memphis. If it starts with an N, it's going into Indianapolis. And those are the 2 major hubs. Any of the other hubs are listed on that chart. I mean, I probably know them all by heart, but they're all listed. So if you just, Mike, if you click on up on the top, FAQ, which is our questions, and you just click on the FedEx FAQ, there's a chart there. I recommend you just print that chart off.
There you go.
I mean, and then you have it, and then you know. And then if you really want to know everything, I'll give you my secrets. If you look over to the right in small letters, it will actually tell you what airport that package will stop at. And that's called the sort facility. That's where it gets sorted and then shipped out to all the different ship centers. So like Oregon, almost everything goes into Portland, you know, which we had a problem with Portland because they were very cold through the storm, but yet some of the places in Oregon were, you know, 45, 50 degrees. Yeah. But that's where they go. So you need to know, because the other thing I want to tell people that I don't put out there is if you follow your tracking and you'll see it'll say, you know, on a delivery van, 6:30, 7 in the morning. Well, the drivers aren't on that delivery van. They're just means it's loaded on that van. Mm-hmm. So these things will sit on a delivery van until the drivers come.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, the van
don't know when.
Too hot, right? They don't keep it. They don't warm the car up for the drivers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So you have to kind of just be a little leery of that, and that's why shipping to a ship center and having it held is no brainer. It's the easiest thing. It's cheaper. It's a business, so it saves you almost $5. So you just mark the little business box on the website, and then it'll save you the money for, you don't have to pay the residential fees. Yeah. So
look at Jessica. I like her already. Yeah. She's like posting links
and
shit, working from the podcast. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Jess?
Yeah.
All right. She's got it. She's like,
there
okay.
You go.
Yeah.
Assistant.
Nice.
Like it.
I don't even know how to type in this thing.
Like
so
it.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, we don't know how to type on here.
So there's a couple other questions you want to go back and.
Well, if you do the bigger screen, you won't be able to see the chat, Bill.
Right.
So no. Next time we do it, we'll have a bigger.
Yeah, we're on our laptop because.
Just get a big TV screen.
Hey, Bill just committed you to another podcast.
It doesn't have a cam on there.
What?
You just said next time.
Yeah.
Next time.
Well, did I? Next time? Yeah, let's have a drink to that.
Yeah, we'll have a drink.
Every time you say shipping queen or next time, we got to have a shot.
Yeah.
Next time,
she's sneaky like that. She's sneaky like that.
No, my computer is nice.
It really is.
And the camera on it.
Speaking of the website.
Yes.
All right.
Segue into that.
Yeah, that's.
But she's frozen. Look, she's frozen in a drunk drink face. That's awesome.
Who is?
Did we get frozen or did she get frozen?
Are we frozen? Who's frozen?
I'm not frozen. I'm not frozen. That's my drunk face.
There you are.
Okay.
The news on the website it's coming. I've been saying this for a while, but it actually is because the other one we were working on, we just kept making changes, but one change would lead to 2 problems, 3 more problems than it was worth. We finally actually are doing a whole new website.
Yeah.
So this will be tech savvy, up to date. It will have those features. I'm hoping it has everything I've asked for, but until I actually see it. But I've requested the temperature come out according, on what's at the hub. It will automatically populate. I've requested that because I've seen that before. The hub, our hub feature, hold that hub, since we're talking about it, there's a little blue button you hit, but I'm not in love with how that works either, because it changes the labels once FedEx actually receives the label, once the customer pays for it. So when they add it to the cart, they still don't think it's going to be held at the ship center because it doesn't say it. But unfortunately, we're tied into FedEx, and we can't change a lot of things. A lot of it is done by FedEx. And that's why the website's taking so long, too, because it's intertwined with FedEx. So there's that. But once it's done, I think everybody's going to be amazed. I know we're going to be happy.
I'm excited to see it.
And it'll have.
I know it's been a labor-intensive process getting it already, but it'll be worth it.
It is, and that's something I don't work on because I'm about as tech savvy as you can not get.
Same.
So I just don't. And
I feel that.
I don't pretend. I know, Shelby, we were talking about let's go back to the beginning and give the history, and most people know my history. I started as a customer service manager at one of the other companies, and the 2 owners split up. And so I got fired, and the other owner actually started Reptiles2You and made me a partner in it. Mm-hmm. So I became a partner in this company.
Smart man.
Yeah,
Mhm.
well, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
That's what I told him
absolutely.
too, but
Not kidding. Smart
we
man.
can mention that.
He
We can mention
But
that
that's
name.
Clay Ghann from
That's
Gann's
Clay.
Cricket Farm.
Cricket.
Yeah.
He was partners in the Reptiles Express business at first.
Mhm.
And so when it all happened, I was back working in a nursing home cooking, which is what I do. And he called and said,
Fantastic
"Hey,
chef, by the way.
yes, oh, thank you." That too,
Debbie
I
is
do.
actually a chef.
Can't wait
Yeah.
till I come to your house in September and get some home
Yeah,
cooked
until
food.
she's working.
Yeah, until I'm working, and then I burn everything.
Bill,
No,
Bill, it'll be me and
Jessica's
you
got this shit.
because this will be
Oh.
on her laptop. You don't think she's not bringing your
I'm
laptop?
not bringing
You
it.
brought it to fucking Hawaii.
I'm not doing it anymore.
So did you, Debbie.
I've turned over a new leaf, Sean. It's a new year, new me.
I don't believe it.
Sean, I don't say anything different. I know mine's up my butt wherever.
Oh
I
no,
go.
we know. But this one, yeah, okay. But yeah, Debbie is a fantastic chef. But go ahead. You were working in the nursing home.
Sorry,
You
go
were
ahead.
Cooking, yeah.
So I was working in a nursing home, and then I got a call, and he said, "Hey, I'm going to do this," and I kind of suspected, but
Yeah, we
it was all hush hush.
Yeah.
And then he offered me a partnership, and I'm like, "Well, twist my arm, okay."
Yeah, right.
And that's how Reptiles2You started. And let me tell you what, it's been the best. That was in 2016 in January, and it's been the best. I mean, it's been great. They're great. They're very easy to get along with. They pretty much just let me do what I do.
Yeah.
I be
Well,
me,
they
and
trust
be
you,
them,
and that's why I brought you on.
they do all the
so.
tech stuff, and I don't. I don't
Yeah.
pretend. I do the customer service end, but I learned all this by myself. I mean, just by doing it.
Well, you've not only learned it by yourself, you've set the standard for the industry.
Well, thank
You have personally.
Thank you.
I
Well,
don't think anybody would disagree.
A lot of them don't follow it still because they don't know what customer service
Well, they're
is.
doing it wrong. Exactly, Bill.
Yeah,
They're doing it
so-
wrong. Yeah.
Well, again, can't be dollar first. That's the thing.
You would not believe how many people call Debbie and they're not even her package. Please, will you help me one more time? They don't answer their phone.
Well,
She doesn't-
Shay on the weekend for getting his.
And
Oh, yeah, Conrad.
Yeah.
Same
Yeah.
thing.
What does Debbie do?
Got to get him.
I
He handles
think
it.
I think he should start using you from now on, just for that.
Yeah.
I bet
He does
Suzanne
use me.
would agree.
He
No,
does.
just
He does.
teasing.
Yeah,
No,
he does.
no,
And so
it
does
was one of
Susan.
those-
Yeah, and
Suzanne
so
does
does
too.
that. But it was a package coming to him. from
Suzanne.
somebody.
Suzanne.
Yeah, it was
Suzanne,
coming from
sorry,
somebody
thank you,
else to him.
And it was a
No, I'm
package that was
joking.
coming, so.
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
she had made a big
So
post
Bill-
about it, like helping you and everything.
Yeah,
That
she was
really
sweet. She
Yeah,
was sweet.
so-
She's such a nice person anyway.
So,
but-
Bill, you actually retired how long ago?
yeah.
I don't know.
2 years, 2
years
months,
ago.
and 21 days.
But Bill, I don't know if a lot of people know that you used to work at with her in a lot of the different
Yeah.
places and
You
stuff.
worked at
like,
Premium
You're
Crickets.
on
that.
And, yeah.
yeah.
Where? At
Cricket farm.
Cricket
Yeah, you
Farm?
worked at Premium Crickets, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I worked premium crickets.
For
used
years,
to-
right?
Pardon? Yeah, 4.5
4
years I worked
4
there.
years.
Yeah,
Yeah, 4.5
yeah.
years.
You worked
Yeah.
there while I worked there for them. I was doing the
Yeah.
Reptiles Express.
We
he was
kinda
doing the
went
crickets.
together.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
hired her onto this new concept that they wanted to get going, which was selling the labels and shipping the reptiles. And I went on, and they were small when I first started.
Yeah.
But over 4 years, we grew and moved 3 times into a huge building.
Yeah.
But I learned a lot about crickets.
Well, a lot of
Down
people
the
don't know
road.
that about Bill is he was.
Well,
in
and you've helped
the
at Gann's a
background.
lot. You helped Debbie with things like, I mean, you're in the background a lot, but you do help a lot, and you're her driver. So
He
she
does
can
all
work
the
in van
shows
on all
with
the
me
shows.
now.
He goes to all the shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drives her everywhere, and
Well,
like,
we promoted the shipping company and Gann's crickets all over the country. We've been to
oh,
California,
absolutely.
Chicago, Texas, Florida, you name it, Carolinas, everywhere.
Louisiana.
Yeah.
Yeah, Louisiana.
Oh yeah,
forget-
Louisiana. Well, I'm
Don't
usually
forget
too drunk
Bourbon
to remember
Street.
that one, so.
Yeah, he doesn't remember Louisiana.
Yeah.
Well, Bourbon Street.
That was
She's
kinda my
she's the
fault.
mean bitch. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bourbon's the mean bitch.
I took him down
But
to Bourbon
he was
Street.
so mad he didn't get beats though. Bill was flashing everybody, and all I wanted to see was his pecker. They would not throw him beats.
They're like,
He was
pull down
so
your
mad.
pants. He's like, no, it's
They were
not how you
adamant
do
too. I
it.
mean,
He wouldn't get beads for nothing.
they
They wouldn't
wouldn't
toss
show
him.
me or show
No.
me a beat for nothing.
No
So.
beats.
No, they
No.
would not. He was flashing them. It was greatness. Yeah. So, so we've had some adventures together. We've
Yeah.
you guys have been to a lot of our shows, and we've personally.
I've done that to you when they lost my crickets. So.
Oh yeah. My crickets got delayed this week, by the way. They all got
this
here.
week. This
Yeah,
week's been a good
half-
week.
Half of my order was delayed. We got half Tuesday and half today. Everything was fine though.
Yeah. Well,
so-
Ghanns, yeah, the bandits and the Ghanns pack. They know how to pack pretty well. So
Yeah, everything was good. It was a FedEx
unless you
delay
get
on
those
our.
bad storms or something.
Yeah, I didn't call Debbie going, "Hey, what's FedEx doing?" I just said
Oh, what's my
delayed
crickets?
because I can go read the damn website and say, "Oh, it's delayed. It'll be there tomorrow." So
That's my crickets. Where's my crickets?
where are my crickets? What's FedEx doing?
Well, hey, it's live, so technically,
yeah.
I'll go find
But
it
yeah,
for you, or I'll send
so,
it over
yeah,
to somebody.
On a
But
personal note, though, we've done a lot together, and we're planning a trip out in September.
Yep. September. I just need to get those dates. from
We're
you,
gonna go
Debbie.
hang
I
out
need
with
to
Debbie
figure
and
it out.
Bill. They've been to our house. We've been on vacation together. We went to Hawaii a couple years
Hawaii.
ago for like 10, 12 days.
And we're gonna
yeah,
do
that was
something
fun.
fun.
That was fun.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
gonna go on a cruise together, and it's
Yeah.
gonna be in December. But we're actually gonna do like a whole Herp cruise thing. So
Wh-
wait for some news.
Where are we
things.
going? I don't know. Lord thinks we're going everywhere together. I have no
There's
idea.
a question on there. Do you
Yes, we
export?
are.
That's the question.
Oh, somebody asked about exporting. Bill said.
Yeah,
He's
go ahead.
Yeah.
He's my other secretary. We do not.
That's good.
We do not import or export, but depending where you're going, we do have a link on our website for Canada. So I want to give a shout out to Sam over there at Reptile Express International. Not
Gotcha.
to be, don't confuse him with Reptiles Express. Not the same, please.
Yeah.
But he's in Canada, and there's a link on the website for him. So
Gotcha.
that will start back up in April, probably April 4th, I think it is. Because they have an embargo because it's so cold there now.
anniversary.
They don't
Yeah.
ship. So that's
Very
Canada, but anywhere else, I usually know somebody I can send you to if you want to import and export.
Who do
And
we
then you
use?
can just use us
Steve?
to ship it to them, to one of my customers and there's quite a few out there. So I usually try to see where you live, what's the cheapest and where you want to go before I can say, who to use.
Yeah.
But there's plenty of importers and exporters now, but we're not one of them. I got enough. I'm good. I'm
They had
solid.
talked about doing Canada. It's too much paperwork,
Yeah, there's a lot of paperwork. with
and
all
it's
this stuff.
expensive. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I didn't say anything.
Ask some questions. You were talking about a Herps cruise and shit.
Oh,
Contacts for you in Asia are important if you have any.
Europe.
Yeah,
and
Bonnie,
Asia.
I have a few ideas for those. I mean, I can send them to you, but obviously DDI, Dutch Dragon Imports, is pretty much the one going to the Netherlands, to the Ham Show, Europe, and those areas.
Is Steve Sykes still facilitating that? Is Steve
Who
still
is?
facilitating? Steve Sykes.
Steve Sykes doesn't do too many anymore.
Okay.
Doesn't do a lot of exports, and I doubt if he's on here, but he hasn't. I mean, I think he did one maybe last year towards the second half. He's not doing a lot. He'll go out to that show, but
Yeah,
he
he
just doesn't want to be messing with it. I guess
included with the
it's
exportation
a lot
because
of
it was
work.
always going to Ham. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's so. But there's a lot of other people out there, and then going to the different areas. Again, I can send you that, Bonnie, if you want to text me later or something. But there's quite a few people in the Asian market too. So
Tracy Renee. She must be bidding on quail eggs.
Winning quill eggs.
Lord.
Oh, okay.
Tracy's
What's
the crazy
Tracy's
t-shirt.
obsessed.
Tracy is. She's obsessed with quail.
Yeah,
She's the
t-shirt
crazy.
Tracy, not titty Tracy.
Yeah, t-shirt Tracy.
T-shirt
Not,
Tracy.
yeah.
oh, she
She's
wants quail
obsessed
eggs.
with quail.
She's the
She's
crazy
bidding
quail
on them.
lady now.
Now she's the crazy quail lady. Yeah.
So she bids on eggs on these
All
like,
kinds
Facebook
of
groups
nicknames.
and stuff.
Let me
Yeah.
see her on
This
Facebook.
isn't an auction, is it? Did I come to the party late?
Oops. What we missed?
No.
I got a iguana I can auction off if that's the
Oh,
case.
shit.
Yeah. We heard it caused some havoc this week whenever we got back.
Tucker.
Tucker boy. Tucker got out of his cage.
Oh, I just thought you said fucker.
He
I'm like,
probably
that
did.
would have described
That's
it.
what
Yeah,
Bill
yeah,
calls
yeah,
him.
yeah.
Tucker
That's what Bill
fucker.
calls him.
That's what he calls him.
No, all I want to do is open the door and let him go.
He wants
No,
to get out of
Bill.
the cage and
No,
then open
Bill.
the door and let him out. But
No,
no,
Bill.
I love my Tucker.
No.
No, she doesn't. She won't even touch him.
I love him.
Quail poop bingo.
She loves them. You don't have to touch them to love them. You
No,
admire
he's
them.
on my hands all the
Like
time. but if
frogs.
you were to
I
grab
love
him, he'd
my
tell you so.
frogs.
He's a
She was
good
playing
guy.
quail. Okay. Quail poop
Let's
bingo.
not get off
Bingo.
topic.
Oh no,
Okay.
I used to play. We used to play
Oh,
cow patty bingo, so I get the concept of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
So
getting-
we're also planning a trip to.
Atlanta.
Oh,
What?
I'm waiting for Debbie.
Oh, you want me to tell you? We're going to Australia.
Yeah,
We are going.
So
Yeah, we're gonna
Bill
go.
and
We're
Bill
going
and Lori,
hopefully before I die.
Bill and
Only
Lori,
if our social
hotel, and
security
me and
check
Debbie will be
comes in.
Me and Bill are gonna hang out at the pool and drink.
Me and Debbie be running across.
And
chasing
Debbie and Sean are gonna go
Bluetones and
pick up
beardies and-
deadly things and
Not
whatever.
deadly
and, like,
things.
yeah.
Deadly things, some beardies,
Not
and
deadly.
some lizards.
Oh, and
Blue
hopefully
tongue.
Josh
Koala.
and
I want to
Dustin
play
will
with
join us.
koala. Koalas.
And Dustin will pamper with me, and Josh will go.
smuggle a
around with you.
wombat back or two.
Oh, I would like to see a little.
But we
wombat.
are thinking about we are actually trying to do that, and we're going to go to the Australian Zoo. And
I would
We're
love
hoping
to
to do it.
see-
What? Are we doing it next year, or we got to wait for 2025? Did we decide?
2025.
2025 or
You
6.
don't have any time this year.
2025. or
2025
6.
is next year, Debbie.
Or maybe 27.
Well, yeah, this year just started. Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
26.
I didn't know if you wanted to go later in the year, or
I think
It
we
would be
thought
like
about April,
late
May.
2025 or early 2026, something in that.
Oh God, we're in
Yeah.
2020. I'll be dead by then, Lori.
No,
No, you won't.
Whatever.
Hush.
2026.
Okay,
No.
we'll go for 5 then. Damn it.
Bill just wants
My
to go see
electric
Bendy.
scooter get me around
He wants
by
to
then.
go
I
see
was hoping
Bendy.
27.
No, we're going to go way before then.
Bill.
We're gonna go see Steve Irwin's.
Bendy,
Zoo.
yeah.
Yes, we'll
we're
go
gonna
meet
I want to see
Bendy.
Bendy.
So wants
Yeah.
to see it.
Oh, we go see Bendy.
I think he's going to replace me as his girlfriend if he
maybe
meets Bendy.
if you meet
Damn
if you
it.
met Bendy
Damn
Irwin,
it.
yeah.
Oh,
Hey, now I
Um,
think we know Cap Shop Bill can't keep up with Bendy, so don't worry about it.
No,
So,
no.
okay, good.
No.
I'm safe. Okay, good.
You're safe,
but,
Lori.
so,
Okay.
but is there any other little secrets that you want to talk about? You mentioned
Or
some secrets
anything.
or some other news
Yeah,
that
you said there might be secrets coming
Yeah.
out. Now we want to know what the
Well,
secrets
yeah, the
are.
website's one. I will put it out there. I don't know if it's a secret, but it's been
What?
moving around about Gann's. It's been moving
Yeah.
around, so I guess I was told I can make that public. Actually, Clay Ghann does not own Gann's anymore. Gann's
Mm-hmm.
Crickets. He actually hasn't owned them for a while.
For about a year and a half.
About
2
a year and a
years.
half now.
yeah, almost
Yeah.
2 years. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a year and a half. Yeah.
It was a really deep involved contract, so it took a while. So we weren't allowed to say anything at first, and then it's not my story to tell, but now it's pretty much out there. So that's one thing I want to put out there. We still sell Gann's Crickets. We still love
Yep.
Gann's Crickets, and the fella Scott who bought it,
It's great.
It's
Y'all
great.
really like him, right?
Yeah, you said you really
we
Well,
like
that's
him
a
a
good guy.
lot. Yeah,
Man,
Yeah.
when we're in Daytona, you think I drank. Oh my
yeah,
God.
he's a good guy.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll
Man.
cross paths with
I
him.
need to meet him then.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
going
he's a good guy.
we'll have
And
to.
he helped us in Daytona and stuff too. So
Yeah.
we have the same arrangement with him. We never, I asked him, is something going to change? And he's like, oh heck no.
No,
he
it
likes
seems
what we
like-
do, and we like what
Yeah.
he does. So
Well, I mean, the fact that it's still been running seamlessly and people haven't even like really realized
Because
it
they kept.
says
I mean,
that
did they
did a
keep
good
all the staff?
He kept the staff, right?
Everybody, right?
oh, he kept everybody. The only reason Jessica left is because she had a baby.
They're leaving.
Yeah.
Ah, gotcha.
Gotcha.
Was leaving.
Uh-huh.
Oh, bye, Mark. Well, I just said Midwest Dragons. I guess I should say.
Yeah.
Both of them. Yeah, I love them guys. They're so sweet, and they're always at some of like the Daytona show. I don't see them often enough, but
Yeah.
bye guys. Thanks for coming on. But yeah. Let's say where were we with Gann's, and so he
Yeah,
kept
you
the
said-
staff.
Yeah.
Oh, and a lot of that staff's been there forever too.
Yeah.
Actually, their warehouse guy finally retired, Keith. Shout out if he's on here, but he used to box up all of our stuff until we got our own warehouse. It used to be we were in with Gann's. We're still
Yeah.
there. We just have a different building, but we're still in that farm. But before they used to do all that work, boxing everything up. So and doing the crickets, Keith did. So Keith has since just recently retired. I think he was there for like 25 years. I don't know.
Wow.
So yeah,
Wow.
they stay there. And if anybody has ever watched it's on what's the name of the show, hon? The show that they did, Dirty Jobs.
Dirty job. Somebody
Oh.
just I remember watching that episode. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Mike.
an older version.
Mike,
It's pretty
somebody
old,
just-
but
Bonnie
that's
just mentioned
Clay
that.
and Keith and all them are there, and
Yeah.
knowing how you count crickets and all that stuff, how it all
Yeah.
works. So
Yeah.
it's kind of interesting if anybody's ever sees the cricket version. If you see that on there, just watch it. I find it pretty fascinating because who knew?
Yeah.
Who knew crickets were
It's
so
insane.
yeah, Dirty Jobs. Thank you, Bonnie.
Yeah.
The mine's the second thing that goes. Mine's gone.
Yeah,
So-
mine's starting to go too, and I'm I don't know. Look, see, I can't even. I hit my microphone with my glass. See?
So
Well, that's just your wine glass that's not been filled up lately.
Next time, shipping queen.
Yeah,
you
no
got to do
shit.
2 drinks. Next
Where's
time,
your
shipping queen.
where's your kids to fill your drink?
Hey Haley, I need a refill, please.
Yeah, she's
Are you yelling at her? It's usually Pepe Sommelier.
Pepe's my sommelier.
Mama.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fill it up.
she'll come running over here in a
So
little
you
bit.
guys will not
The kids
be.
are great. Look, there she is. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Say hi to everybody.
You have to,
Put your
peek your
face
head
in there.
No, all
Oh,
the way.
just a hand.
More.
Come here.
Looks like
Come here,
the
Haley.
queen.
She just said no.
No,
Yeah,
she
she's
won't
like,
do it. Her and Hannah, I said, you want to come on here? It's
No.
Auntie Bebby and Uncle Dill. And she's like, tell them hi, but I don't want to be on the
No.
no.
They don't want to be
I'm
on the
like,
podcast.
oh. And then Peyton, I didn't even ask him because
No,
it'd
we
be
know
a
better.
fuck no. No,
Yeah.
I'm not going on that.
Let's see if
Peyton,
anybody
like,
else
oh,
has
yeah.
any.
Any other questions? Yeah.
Hi, Serena. I saw Serena was on here too. Serena's been over at my house.
Well, we can open it up for questions because it seems
Yeah.
like there are quite a bit.
Yeah,
but-
we're getting
Because
some
I was
questions.
shipping. She was a little late because she was shipping. She just got home.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw
I saw
that.
that.
Okay, more
Anyone
packages
else
to
have any
watch.
questions?
Oh, good.
Anyone have any other questions that or if we didn't answer your question, we'll give a couple minutes for some questions to come in.
If anybody has questions about shipping, please. It's not bugging me to text me, Facebook me, email me. None of that bugs. That's what we do. I mean,
she does it 24/7.
Well, I'd rather they get there and get there safe, so it's less hassle. Then
1 o'clock in the morning, she answered the damn phone.
no,
Hey.
I now turn my phones off at 10.
No, we've had calls late like that 2, 3
I never do any work.
I'm like,
I used to leave my phone on 24/7, and that doesn't happen anymore because people do call, and if I grab it, I mean, even at like 9 or 10, I'll grab it and I'll say, "Oh, I didn't really think somebody will answer." And they forget what they're calling for.
Oh, we've called Debbie at like 9.
Oh, like I've had people call on our work phone sometimes at
2 in the
like
morning.
2 in the morning, and I just like it's muscle memory, I guess, to answer it, and I'm like, oh, and I'm like asleep, and they're like, oh, I'm like, why are you calling at 2 in the morning?
Yeah.
Like,
Can
really?
I bring my?
But then
Can I
we
bring
go
my
ahead and
bullfrog
answer it,
to
but
the
in my
show?
head, I'm like, whatever.
Legitimately, we got that question. I did Friday.
New comments.
Can I bring my
Scroll
giant
down.
African bullfrog to the show as a pet?
As a pet, can I carry my bullfrog around? I'm like,
no.
what the hell's wrong?
Can I put a leash on it?
I was thinking a harness. Yeah, maybe like a bulldog harness or something.
These people, you're funny.
Oh, there's a question from Bonnie.
Crazy quail lady too.
No, there's
Hello,
a
Pam.
question from Bonnie.
Which one's Crazy Quail Lady?
That's Tracy Renee.
No,
But Bonnie said, "Is Reptiles2You ever considering insurance? I never use it. Just curious."
It's illegal in Georgia.
Yeah, well, the reason we don't have it, so y'all know that too. That's another secret for
Big
say.
one.
It is actually illegal in this state of Georgia and many other states. We won't mention all of them,
Mhm.
but it is illegal to self-insure, which is what those companies are doing.
Gotcha.
You can do it if you put a huge rider, like I think it's something in the millions, which is not going to happen for us.
Yeah.
You can do it legally then. So when they do it, they're doing it illegally, and they're just kind of separating that, and then they'll pay that out to customers. Would I ever want it? Probably just because people ask, and I want to have everything everybody else has, and then some. I want to be better, obviously.
yeah.
But most people try to do those claims, and some of those just don't pay out. They just don't.
Yeah.
So, my insurance is telling you how to pack properly and watching your packages and getting them pulled inside.
You're the insurance. Yeah.
I mean, that's as good as it's going to get because we just can't do it out here anyway. So it's really not a conversation. But we've talked about it, of course. But that's why we don't have it, so everybody knows, because Clay is not going to do something like that that's illegal, and I really don't want to be a part of that either.
Absolutely.
More people get pissed off about it because they try
and
I have insurance, but if you look,
usually
it really doesn't.
Now,
yeah.
what if
sell it?
Well,
So you
and
don't have
Tracy's question, though, are you still on insurance?
Did you see
I was gonna.
Tracy's question about
it-
shipping eggs. Yeah, Debbie can ship anything.
Yeah, you can ship
Really?
anything that's legal. You can ship. We can ship. We actually have
she shipped
waivers
other
for dry
stuff than me,
ice.
too.
Yeah,
all
she
kinds
ships
of
so
stuff.
much
As long
good
as that
stuff.
quail, when it hatches, isn't venomous, we're all right.
Sean, she's told you a million times.
No,
that you
I'm
can ship
telling.
anything you want.
I've used her to ship other stuff
You were
besides
supposed to
animals.
laugh. I gave a.
I was
funny-
saying
A venomous quail.
Well, I was wondering about the insurance because what you just brought up, the point being
Cheers,
it's
Bill.
illegal for the
That was a
seller.
good one. Cheers.
But
I mean, some
if
things you can't because they don't do well. Like rats.
but usually it's on the purchaser or the person who's being
rats and
shipped
stuff
to
like that.
to
Yeah.
get insurance,
If they want to
right?
know what's legal or not, they have to check where they're shipping it to. That's
Gotcha.
what's key.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
technically for FedEx to ship it is okay. But if it's illegal to go into that state, like hedgehogs in the state of Georgia, then that's illegal. But that's you're going to run into problems with Fish and Wildlife. You won't run into problems with FedEx about that.
Right. But you just want to do things above board.
Yeah, you just got to check. And I think all the breeders that are out there for a while or do shows know.
Did you see Jessica's question?
So the thing about the quail eggs, though, would have to be covered under USDA, though, right?
Jessica,
what is the best advice you can get a
like,
newbie?
I
am still learning that part. Okay,
I
like Jessica's questions, so I'll answer.
That's a good one.
Reptile. Yeah,
about the box size. I just tell them to call Debbie and ask her, Jessica. But you are gonna learn them all. But when you're shipping, my things I tell people, snugger is better. You don't want bigger. You don't want to be, I want my guy to have enough room. I don't want him to be cramped. No, you do want him to be.
They're going to shift them around then. Yeah.
Right. You don't want to moving around the box. I'm not a big fan of using the deli cups in the summer months and the warmer months because those can turn into ovens if something happens with the cold pack or something. So I'm more of a fan of the cloth bags when you're shipping any lizards or snakes. Now, of course, little geckos, cresties, and stuff, those will go into delis, but they rarely use heat packs with those anyway. But as far as boxes, when they're measuring, especially things like beardies and stuff, I just tell them go head to vent. That's it. You don't want to count the tail because the tail's gonna bend in the bag anyway. And then I add about 2 inches, and that gives enough for the bend of the tail. And remember that the thing I want to point out is boxes, you lose 1.5 inches inside the diameters because you've got the foam that's 3/4 on all 4 sides.
Right.
But like a 12.96 is a great box because things can go on an angle. It's longer and they can go on an angle. So they hold 12.96 will hold beardies, juveniles, medium, smaller adults. If you got a bigger adult, a big size, then you want to jump up a size. But that's kind of a common thing. People just think, they need something. My dragon's 18 inches. So they'll order a 16, 12, 8. And then they'll say, I got a box too big, So
yeah.
Did you see this question down there?
Which one's that?
Right answer. You have to be in PIP certified.
Oh, that's just Tracy saying that. That's Tracy Renee about her quail eggs.
Answering about her freaking quail eggs.
Yeah, she does. Sean was saying you have to be USDA. He was
no, I know they included
birds.
No,
you don't. No, Sean, you're good. Just she can ship for Tracy.
I know. I'm just saying.
And Tracy just
I said she could ship,
that.
but I was wondering how the birds.
You don't have to be USDA.
What's with the quail egg thing all of a sudden?
Everybody does.
I don't know. Sean's
I know that I've seen him sell them.
I'm interested in it. How that would work.
We'll talk to Tracy later.
No,
I see people selling or shipping chameleon eggs, but they don't do well. So
yeah, but the reason I was saying about the USDA is because the USD added birds. I'm not sure if the quail are included in that, but I know that they are considered.
I think they're like game or something or different, but I don't know.
Game birds or something. Yeah. So that's all I was saying.
All these certificates.
And Kita, I don't care if you made a harness for a toad. You're not bringing the toad to walk around.
No.
I mean, you can walk it around your house or whatever and drink your coconut rum chata with it. That's cool. I might kind of come over for that, but you're not. Yeah.
You can sneak it in on your dog's couch if you want.
Love you, Kita.
I sent Jessica a friend request. So.
Oh, does she want to be my friend too?
I don't know. I just saw her. I never saw it. Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah.
No.
I don't even really post anything. So
Jessica, just be Lori's friend, please, so we don't have to hear it.
I'm not really fun to be friends with on Facebook though, because I don't really post anything.
No.
The occasional
but you
text
answer
when I'm mad.
If you got
I mean, yes, I do.
That's why you two are like
really the Herp Show vendors group on Facebook is the only thing I do on Facebook.
Yeah,
I don't have Instagram. I don't have my friends send me Instagram stuff.
I have an Instagram, but I don't hardly do it. I post sideways
and TikTok and all that shit. It's great, I'm sure, but I'm just not into.
She said, "Yeah, she'll be your friend. I hope you like baby pics."
I do. Oh yes, see, I'd be
here you go. I could flood the market.
I can't hold them, but I love looking at them.
All right, time for a little snotty Wyatt to come your way.
No, just so that I can wave at him. Now Sean can hold him, and I will look at all the pictures. I love.
I played with lots of babies this weekend.
Oh no, he's a cutie. He's really.
Oh my gosh.
He's a cutie. Yeah. He was just sick one day. He's all snotty. He's cute though. He's cute as a
Tracy Renee says, "Put your bullfrog in one of those
no,
clear backpacks."
Tracy,
that's great.
It'd be about the size
People
of Tracy.
probably would.
Like the size that Tracy
You
could
leave
fit
my
in.
friend alone.
She's my friend too.
She don't like
But
you,
she's
no,
just
she doesn't
teeny.
like you. She is tiny. She's
She's
so
a little
cute
person.
though.
Oh, no, she's cute.
She's cute.
She could fit one
There's
of
a
the backpacks
lot of
with the
stuff in that
bullfrog.
little package.
I know. I
Yeah,
can
we'll
tell.
take you out. We'll take you out.
All right, let's get back to business
Why
here.
don't these?
We
why
are,
don't
Bill.
these
Calm
Facebook
down.
Users?
This is
Bill's
what
all
we do.
serious.
This
Bill's
is what we
acting.
do,
Look
Bill.
at Bill all
We
serious
just
and
talk
stuff.
like about random.
Not
shit.
drunk
Bill.
enough yet.
No, we're just talking
Hey.
shit about random stuff.
You want to start doing cap shots, Bill?
Yeah. See,
You know
we're
how
done with
Bill
all.
is. It's only three.
We're done
I
with
got
all the
a cap.
professional
I
crap.
got 2 of them in here.
Yeah.
2 cap
You know,
shots.
until he
we,
drinks,
we
he's
broke
real
Bill.
quiet.
He went for like 2 months without drinking, and then he came and met us again. And
Yeah, and I fucked it all up. Sorry, Debbie.
Yeah, Bill is all serious about doing serious work.
I'm not even going to talk.
We're talking about planning trips. We're talking about planning a herps cruise and
I'm,
shit.
I'm not even going to talk
who
about.
is that?
the fact
Give
that
Bill
I'm
some
gonna-
alcohol. Keita said.
Who is that?
Who's
though?
Facebook user? Is that only
That's
one person?
Keita. Give Bill some alcohol. Facebook user is a lot of people.
That's Amanda Bow,
How
the
do you
one that said
know?
not venomous, but they were
because we
probably-
can see it on her.
That's why I
Lori
got
has
my
her
phone.
phone.
Oh.
She's watching it on
Oh,
Facebook.
but it doesn't come up on here.
Yes, because they have. It's some privacy setting that each person has to
Okay.
set. So that's why you
And
see
I don't know.
some.
I told you.
some are
I
on
need somebody to help
YouTube.
me with tech support.
I can
Are there any young
try.
too.
people on this thing right now?
No.
See,
You don't
Amanda
need
just
to
said,
know
"Ha ha ha!"
tonight.
Bill is serious.
Yeah.
That was Amanda
Get 'em off
Cotton
that
Bow.
website.
In your
Keita said give Bill some alcohol, and Amanda Bow said Bill is serious.
Bill is serious.
Yeah, Bill's like, let's get back to.
Come on, let's go to
I'm not
business.
drunk right now.
I'm not drunk yet.
Hey, the struggle is real over here for me. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, as
I
long
think
as you
Sean
make him
agrees
sandwiches, he
on
gets
his
sandwiches
end.
every day, and hangs
I'm
out while
making
you
My
him
work.
own damn sandwiches.
You make your own damn
Take him
sandwiches.
to McDonald's for his breakfast.
He
Yeah.
makes his own lunch and he goes to McDonald's for his own
He
breakfast.
does not.
Yeah. Yeah.
On the
He
road,
drives his
you
truck.
do?
On the road.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
ain't got time to do anything else.
Hell yeah.
No.
I know.
No, it's true.
Yeah, you got to get there quick for dinner with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do dinners. I make dinners and he cleans up. It's a good trade. I cook the dinner and then he cleans it up.
Yeah,
I-
you said you were doing.
I don't
You were doing dishes a while ago.
Sean
Bill.
does dinner, but I don't clean it up either. But the kids do,
Yeah, they could.
and I think I just drink. I don't know.
You
I
think you just eat it and drink.
I eat
Yeah.
and drink.
Yep, that's pretty much how
I keep this
it works.
household together.
Lori, all I got to say is you're a bigger princess than I am. That's all.
A
I'm
little
princess.
bit. She's a. What did you say? You're mistreated well.
I'm mistreated. No, somebody else said. I said I'm mistreated. They said you're so mistreated well.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
mistreated
I like
well.
that. I'll
She
make
didn't
that
get. Oh, hold on, Jessica. You won't get a request from her yet because she can't figure out
Oh,
how
well,
to.
I would
change
have to do
screens
that,
and-
like-
yeah.
Oh wait, fuck you, dude.
Oh, wait,
I'm
she's
gonna do it.
drinking, Jessica. You're
Oh,
messing
you
with
know
her
I'm
now.
on Facebook,
I know.
so I can't
You're on,
do that.
that's what I said.
Oh,
She'll
Damn,
send
I
it
don't know
after
where
the
my
podcast.
partner is on here. He's not even in here.
Which
Who's my
one?
partner? He should have
Who?
joined us tonight.
Which boyfriend?
Who?
Clay, not my boyfriend, my partner.
Oh, Clay.
Well,
We haven't
message
seen
him.
Clay. Yeah,
Message him, Sean, while you're here.
Message Clay,
Okay, let
Sean.
me message
Okay,
Clay.
say Debbie's upset.
We got
right
3
now.
minutes, and we can message Clay.
We don't have just 3 minutes. We don't have 1 hour only, do we?
No, not really.
Oh,
I'm just
okay. We
messing
can do
with
it.
Why?
Okay.
Will the thing blow up or
So,
something?
any other
No,
questions
just
for Debbie before we start talking about Herp's cruise?
I don't know. Is there anything I left out, Sean? I told him how
Oh.
I started.
Kelly Sloan said, "Don't make me steal your crickets again, Debbie."
Don't get sloaned.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
she
shit.
stole 5,000 crickets. That little-
I'm sorry I
She
sloaned you.
stole
one time.
5,000 crickets. Explain this shit.
She,
No, she didn't
no,
get that
she
much.
accidentally grabbed.
Accidentally stole
You know,
5,000
Karen.
crickets.
You know, Karen Walker. She had me maxi pack 5,000 3/8 and 5,000 halves. I think it was.
Uh huh.
And we took them purposely and put all 3 boxes behind the other crickets. Well, Kelly came, and she was just getting off the cruise ship apparently,
And stole them.
Yeah,
and
and
she
they almost
paid,
died on
and
that.
she reached over and they were gone. And I told Bill, "Where'd that box of crickets go?" We thought somebody took them, but we're like, "Where'd they go? Where'd they go?" And then
Right.
finally,
That's
here's what
what
he
makes
says.
Kelly.
I'm trying to think where the hell they're at. Oh, that lady that just got crickets took them, I think. What lady? Wait, so I had to chase her down. And I said, you got 5,000 crickets in that box. If she would have opened that box, I wonder if she would have noticed like 5,000 crickets jumping out at her.
She
That shit
said,
would've been
haha,
funny.
sure.
So-
it was
but
an
we got him back.
So you're sitting there talking about her, and look, she's all upset.
No.
Yeah, I'm sure.
No,
not
she's
upset.
laughing her
Well,
ass off. Haha,
No.
sure, it was an accident.
Yeah, she's funny.
But actually, if she did take them home or something happened, she would feel horrible
She'd ship
because
them
she's
back
like,
to
one
you.
of
She
the
probably,
nicest
if
people
she
ever.
noticed it, she wouldn't notice
Yeah.
Oh,
it.
God. She'd be like, oh my gosh. Like when I
Steve
slowed
would have
her.
been like, pocket.
Yeah,
I
that's a good
sloaned
count.
one show.
I was just glad somebody else didn't take them, but they would have had to reach over the table. And
Oh.
you know, if we see somebody reaching, we don't pay attention to vendors, but if we see somebody else, we might notice.
Yeah.
We don't.
Jessica said during a winter storm like we just had, how can customers tell that they should not ship?
Wait, I got this one. Common sense. Wait. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Debbie.
Read the website.
Yep.
Read the if you're not a Facebooker, because not everybody is, but I do post it on 3 different pages.
Mm-hmm.
I have my own personal page. I have the business page, and then I have my page with the business logo, because people bounce back and forth, and I lost the page at one time.
The best one is
all of them. It's on the website. If weather is that bad,
weather.com.
yeah, I go to weather.com. But honestly, we don't mind telling them we posted
or ask if
right
you're
on
unsure.
the website.
And let me tell you, if you are a customer listening to this, someone who doesn't ship but purchases animals, and the shipper is telling you, I don't feel comfortable shipping,
don't
sit your ass down and wait.
Them. Even if you pay for it, it doesn't matter.
It's not worth it.
Make sure that the animal gets to you happy and healthy.
We've heard so many people get so mad.
I paid for this a week ago and they still haven't shipped. Well, because they're responsible shippers.
Yes.
And they're doing what they should do.
Since you're talking about that, we had a guy today, I kid you not, did not pick up, or it showed that he didn't pick up. Sometimes FedEx doesn't scan. So we sent out a text, Jessica vouch, to the shipper and the receiver. Hey, is this package still waiting, pending pickup? It was a day late. He didn't pick it up. Text him today. No response. Then he decides late in the day, he doesn't want it. He's not going to get it. He's going to leave it there. What? Because it wasn't there on time yesterday.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you.
Oh, I would. Oh, that
people
makes
that and I just the guy.
And see those people.
Because how could you be
somebody?
How do you care about animals and even say like that animals?
That kind of customer should be called out just like a bad shipper or a bad breeder and be done. They should be blacklisted.
Yeah, and we're hoping Morph Market does that. We're going to hope Morph Market bans them because
I bet Darian's
on here.
I think Darian probably will because there's no reason to leave that and not contact us. We could have sent it back yesterday.
Yeah, and the animal probably would have been fine.
So now it's got to go another day to get back today.
Yeah,
and then the receiver doesn't want it. I don't want it. I sold it. I'm like, I don't want it. I mean, no.
I think that's one of the saddest things in our industry is that some people, not a lot, but some find them as disposable animals or like they don't understand that there's a huge commitment. Just like you're getting a dog, if you're getting what it's just I don't know. It really bothers me.
And I know it's a business and I know it's about money. I've been doing this a while.
It is.
I know,
but
not all about that, unfortunately.
If money takes over in your mind, over the life of an animal, you need to get your ass out because I'm going to tell you straight up. I texted him straight up and I told him.
Yeah.
I'm like,
if it's just all about money to you, you're in the wrong industry.
Yeah.
Gator don't play no shit.
Caring about the animals and educating them, and that's part of the joy of doing this. You're not going to be a millionaire.
People forget how they got into this.
Yeah, they forget
that's the problem. That's the problem. They forget why.
They forget why. They forget that fascination and that
the wonder from it and just seeing all the.
We did it for years and seeing like baby geckos hatch was still like the most.
But I still get so excited over little things like that, and all the people that like love this still get excited over that. But
the right people,
the right people,
yeah.
How can the breeder not want that? Yeah, well, because
exactly.
That's what we say. Well, and I just don't play it, and I will make decisions. And I've had people call me on the carpet. Hey, you had no right to hold that at a hub. It's 25 degrees out. It's going to go in that van. It's going to sit there until the driver gets there.
Yep.
It's going to die.
Yeah, read those little terms of agreement. We do what's right for the animals.
And as a seller, as a responsible seller and shipper, you need to have a TOS on your website for stuff like this.
Yeah.
You need to have your own TOS drawn up.
And instead of asking me what you should do because this stuff happens, and I'm like, what do your terms say? I don't read your
exactly.
Terms,
you need to have a TOS. As any seller and shipper, you have to have your own TOS. Jessica has one last question. What happens if you get a DOA which is rare, but it is a question I've gotten a lot this week.
A lot. I hope not a lot.
A question, just a
No,
question.
people asking.
She's
Not
gotten
that
a
that's
lot
happened.
of questions.
Yeah, what happens if it arrives?
She's gotten a lot of
and
questions
it's
this
not
week.
Well,
alive,
unfortunately, it's a risk with FedEx. There is no guarantees. They will cover the shipping if it's a FedEx service failure, as long as it's not, weather related. And that's why we always put the weather out there. Or it's not. Sometimes there's an accident. That's one thing that pops up once in a while that you'll see,
Right.
Jessica. Either the driver got in an accident or an accident on the highway delayed these packages. FedEx will not give refunds. But if we do give a refund, we give it to the customer. We don't, like I said, do the insurance thing or anything. If we've got it, you get it. We don't hold it. We don't keep it. We don't save it for the people that pay for insurance. We just give it to them if we have it.
If it's an act of nature.
But if it's a DOA, unfortunately, they happen. Again, rare. And I will say we had one during those storms, which was out there for 6 days.
Yeah.
And it was sent to Oregon, and it went through Memphis, and it got trucked the whole time.
Yeah.
So there's no heat pack that's going to hold up. Nothing's going to.
Gonna save
but these animals are pretty. These reptiles, if I've learned,
they're hardy.
They're hardy. I mean, I'm surprised sometimes what I know they go through, and sometimes it amazes me. I mean, I know Erin Paris will tell the story out there that she had lost a Cresty one time. And I just happened to call down there, and the guy said, "You know what? I saw a gecko like that in my truck." So I called Erin, and she went down there, and I told her, "Hey, he said he saw it. It's behind his container, et cetera, et cetera. If you want to go down there, they'll let you go in the truck." She took a little net, took a container, put it in all that, and she went down there, and she saw it in the truck.
Yeah.
And it had been out of the box. You should see the box. You know why it was out of the box. It was destroyed. Yeah. And they went to lift the container. I guess it's anchored in this particular truck. It slides in, it's anchored. And they were trying to lift it, and they dropped it.
Oh.
And, of course, the gecko's on the bottom. So, of course, everybody's starting to cry now. They're getting worse.
Yeah.
FedEx was very invested. I will give them kudos for that. And it was in Illinois. And basically what happened, of course, it didn't hit the gecko, thank goodness, but it gave it a concussion, I guess.
Yeah. Oh.
So now we don't know if the concussion came from that or if the trip itself, because remember, it was out of box.
Yeah.
But she got it. She still has that gecko to this day.
Oh, that's a good story then.
She still has. So these guys are hardy little suckers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
They
as
can
a
run
seller
around all day and all that. So they hold up as long as you pack right. The number one. Honestly, the number one reason for a DOA is heat packs. People overheat. That's the number one reason. They see these temps, and they'll say, "Oh, yeah, it's 50 there at night, and it's 50 there," and then they'll say, "Oh," and they don't think, "Hey, it's only out in the cold for a short time."
Yeah.
It goes from ship center to ship center, truck to truck. It's not out there very long. You don't have to get crazy, with the heat packs. Yeah. When in doubt, go up a size on the box. I tell everybody, use a 1296 instead of 777.
It just makes the heat a little better.
Yeah, you won't overheat it. So
as a seller, if I sold an animal and it was honestly not the purchaser's fault, that's a DOA, either delay, weather, something like that, and we shipped within the guidelines and it was shipped properly and packaged properly, I'm going to replace the animal. I'm going to refund, replace.
But the shipping, we didn't replace.
The shipping was covered by that was not a problem, but we
but
felt responsible
and most shippers will with a DOA, like
most people
will replace it if it's not something that was in their control, or
as long as the customer is reasonable.
Yes, if the customer is being an asshat
and blowing you up on social media, you gotta earn respect that way too. So we've never had any crazy situations, but we've had friends that have had that situation before where the customer just blows up and blames the shipper, even though it had nothing to do with them. It was act of nature, a delay, whatever happened. And it gets pretty nasty. So people are impatient, but
and I would say to people, how many DOAs do you actually have? Because I've talked to people that said, "Oh,
very rare."
It's so rare. And I'll say, how many we have
only
never
had it happen one time.
Yeah,
and that was a big shipment.
Yeah, that was a big shipment.
Yeah, and maybe I don't know, was was everything around then? Were cryo packs being used back then? I don't know when.
This was a long time ago, and no,
Exactly.
it was definitely not packed properly and not used
You know,
properly.
not like it is now. You have so many tools that the
It
cryo
was shipped
packs
to us, and
That
it was a
was
big breeder.
That was like 12 years ago.
Yeah, and it was
maybe
13.
15. No,
It was a big breeder too, and it was packed.
Yeah,
so
and they
sloppily.
replaced them all though.
They did. They replaced them.
And sometimes they die, and we don't know why. Sometimes they'll have a heart attack. We don't know.
Kristen just said don't feed before shipping. She had a DOA last year that regurged in transit.
That is true. Don't feed right before you ship them out because they.
Debbie tells people.
Yeah, I do tell people. I tell them if it's a snake, I'd wait a couple weeks, and if it's a beardy or something, I never feed the day before, and then I always give them a nice bath because if you give them a nice warm bath, they'll defecate.
They'll usually,
and then you don't have to deal with all that. I did have a piece of paper up here with some questions.
There was a girl that posted a video a few months ago about getting a hog nose in, and it was like in a box with just some loose paper with no insulation. The lows were like in the 20s.
It wasn't even in a bag.
It wasn't in a. It was in a bag, but it was in a snake bag. But it was thrown in with some like paper, like
newspaper.
Like well, it was like cardboard paper, but it wasn't even insulated. The box wasn't even insulated.
Gotcha. None of the styrofoam.
And it was. I don't think it made it. It was horrible.
Was this recently?
It was a few months ago. I think a couple months ago.
Recent. Yeah, that's recent. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. And I think the snake.
And I don't think there's really any excuse for that anymore.
No, it's just laziness and cheap on the person who's shipping. So.
Yeah.
But people. But people like, but if you have a question, you can reach out to somebody like Debbie or go on the website and look at their FAQs and ask other breeders, like, how do you ship this? It's pretty well known that if you're breeding and shipping, you need an insulated box of this size. This is how you package it.
And I make a joke like common sense, but that was just a joke. Like if you're not sure, reaching out and asking.
And don't be embarrassed if you're.
There's never a stupid question, honestly. Like
no, there's not.
Like you'll.
Don't be embarrassed if you don't know how to ship.
The only other two things I had written down I wanted to point out since we're on that shipping. One is heat packs. Please vent the box if you're using a heat pack. 100%. I guess some people don't see that.
All the way through the styrofoam.
They think that's a bad idea. It's a good idea because that's how heat packs work. They work on the air. So that's always a question I get asked quite often as well. Yep. And then they say, well, why don't we put holes in the box? Well, you don't always need those holes. Sometimes you only need one hole. Sometimes you don't need any holes for it to breathe. There's plenty of air in the box. It's not an airtight box. So sometimes people don't want a hole when it's a little cooler out. But for heat packs, you need 2 to 4 holes. You need a good ventilation depending on the size of the box.
Yeah.
And then I also wanted to point out, because I get asked this a lot, the labels. I absolutely hate the pouches that FedEx gives. And FedEx hates those pouches that they give you when we put them in the kits because they come with the kit. But I prefer people to just tape the labels on the box because
what I do.
Majority of the packages that have missing labels, and I deal with FedEx a lot with the other packages, not just ours, are because of the pouch. But what they're suggesting, and I hope to see this before I die. I hope this is one thing I get accomplished. To where the tracking number and or your phone number are on the box.
Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be amazing?
Yeah. Because if the label comes like these boxes today, we've got
the ones with the dragons.
Yes, because then you can know
where they go.
A bunch of bearded dragons in them. Nowhere. They're not mine, but so I can't tell where they go. But that if our boxes have our phone number, so. If you're using our box, they're going to call me. And even if you're using our box and it's not mine, I'll find out what's in that and where it goes. I'm going to work on it. But a lot of these boxes, they don't put a number, a tracking number or a phone number. So if that label comes off, if they had that tracking number on there or a phone number, boom, problem solved.
Done. Yeah, you could just already figure it out.
That's one thing I would love to have accomplished in my lifetime.
I just cover it in like 4 layers of packing tape. Across and sideways. That's how I do the labels.
And putting an extra label in the box is a nice idea.
That's a good idea too, in the box. That's something I never thought about.
Doesn't cost you anything. And when they open that box, that's the first thing they're going to see is a label.
Yep.
Boom. They know where it goes.
That's actually really good.
Something. They don't even have to open the box though if you put the tracking number on the outside. They don't even have to touch it. Just there. They'll make a new label for you.
Jessica says Debbie never sleeps, so call her. Just kidding. No, really though, when we were in
Jessica
Hawaii,
sleeps a lot, so don't call her.
Yeah, no.
She has a baby now, so no, don't.
Yeah, the baby gets up at 11 o'clock, Lori, in the morning.
Sounds like Lori.
I'm like, well, that's what I said.
Baby.
Oh.
11.
Yeah.
Well, today Sean came to wake me up at 11, but I stayed up till
30
almost
more minutes. 30
well,
more
I
minutes.
stayed up till 4 a.m. doing a
That's
puzzle.
not my fault.
Haley went to bed. I was
went to
invested
bed.
in it.
No.
I'm an old person. I'm puzzling. It was great.
She has been puzzled.
I was may or may not have been drinking while I was, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
sure
I
I
don't
was.
sleep as much, and I don't have a kid, so
No, I don't see her.
it's probably
But-
why I don't sleep.
I do like to sleep. I just
Get them
don't
to put
do
a
it that
tracking
much.
number and phone number on the side of the box.
That's what I just said.
Well, they need to put the Lacey Act on the side of the
Who
box.
just
too.
said that? Facebook user. I just said that.
That's Amanda with In Your Face.
That was Amanda
Amanda
Bow
Yeah.
at Interface.
All right, well,
Yeah,
bed, guys.
Bill's going to bed. It's past his bedtime. Look at it. It's
8:15,
9:15.
Bill.
Look at
It's
it.
yeah, you guys are an hour ahead of us. It's 8:15
Bill,
here.
Okay, well,
It's 9:15.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Bill, hang on a
Yes,
second,
yeah.
Bill.
Look at Bill.
Hang on.
You're not going to bed, are you really?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, are you really? No,
I think he's going to get a liquor bottle to do a
yeah,
cap shot.
he's not going
Yeah.
to bed. He's got at least 30 minutes.
Yeah. Love you, Bill.
Cap shot.
Love
Bill?
you guys. Thanks.
Love you,
Love
Bill.
you.
You know my
Oh,
baby.
When he's done, he's done.
When Bill's done, he's done.
He's done.
That's why we call him Ninja. He disappears like really
Ninja
quick.
Bill's gone.
Yeah.
Now we
He's
can
gone.
talk about him.
Yeah. We talk about him all the time in front of him.
Lori's
It's fine.
boyfriend.
We love Bill. We love Bill.
Oh, he's a good guy. Who
but
would
yeah,
put up
so-
with me? Let's face it. I mean,
Same.
honestly, I'm glad he retired.
Whatever. Why are you pointing at me?
Who put it with me?
Oh,
He
no,
helps.
no.
He helps with everything now. He does so much.
He does.
stuff.
He's always running around the show.
Remember, he was always real quiet and shy. Nobody knew
Oh,
who
no,
he was.
He was
Yeah.
so shocked. Like the second show we saw him, I came up and gave him a hug and had his
And I'm
name.
like,
He goes, "Do
"Hey,
you remember my
Bill."
name?"
He's like,
Well, that's
"How do
you
know
guys,
me?"
though, too.
Well,
He's
I
like,
know,
"How
but-
do you know me?" And I'm like, "I met you last show." But I mean, I don't remember everybody. But I mean, I hung out with Bill a lot the
Yeah.
first show, so I knew who Bill
Yeah,
was.
Bill is.
You
a
can't
nice-
not love Bill. Bill's a good guy. He's the little guy.
We love little
the
Bill.
little ninja.
She'll- Whenever he goes to the casino with me, she's like, "Just watch the little guy." And I can't
You
keep up with
can't.
him. No, he's like a
He's
ninja.
so fast.
I know he disappears.
Ninja.
He gets on the machine and he like doesn't win real
He doesn't
quick.
win
He just
like
takes
he
money
did.
and
Yeah, if he didn't win
Runs
2 spins,
away.
I'm gone.
if he can get his beer, he's happy. That's
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, if you ever go to dinner with Debbie and Bill, just know that there's a 2 beer minimum before you before you order your food. Bill has to have at least 2 beers
Before he can decide
before he
what
can
wants
decide
on
what
the
he wants to
menu.
eat, and then you can order
Because
food.
he's like, "Why are we ordering
He got
already?"
mad at
And
you.
because we go with them and they're hungry and they start to order, he slugs those beers down like there's no tomorrow.
Well, and the waitress is like, "You need to go ahead and order," because most time we go, it's like
Yeah.
busy, and so he's like, "What?
2 beers.
What's
I'll
up?"
order
Yeah.
2 beers then.
He's got to get 2 beers down him.
So he goes ahead and order one, and there's like a quarter
Yeah,
gone. It's
and
like,
he's
"Can I
like,
get
"Can
another
another
beer
beer?"
and a new mug?" And they're like,
Yep.
"What?"
You
Yeah,
know,
but
Then we
the funny thing about it, he doesn't drink when we're at home. He only drinks at the show.
I don't either. I don't.
I know.
I'm
Well,
not-
yeah, you're right with Lori. Well, when I
That
say
one
you
does.
guys, it's Herb's family. It's you
Yeah,
guys.
it's
It's
Herb's
Herb's
family.
family.
I don't either.
And I don't want to sign off without thanking you guys because
For what?
Herb's family is our family.
It really is.
It is.
And we just do.
We love you.
That's pretty much only shows we do other than Tinley because it's so different. And the peeps,
is.
my peeps, are very important to me. My
Yeah.
shipping peeps and my Herb's peeps are, I mean,
Yeah,
Thank
we've
you.
gotten
love
really
you
close
guys.
with you guys, and we love y'all.
appreciate
And
you so
probably
much.
why we haven't retired yet.
I know because
Well-
I'm not going to let you.
I know.
she's not bossy; she's motivational.
I am motivational.
Most
Oh.
motivational.
Oh yeah, you're trying to get her to come before Slidell and after Slidell.
Well, I mean, she's agreed to after, so I'm just going to
Just
work on
give
that,
that
one
one.
extra day. It's our
That's fine.
anniversary. We spent their
Well,
anniversary.
yeah, but she's
Yeah.
trying to get me to stay 2 or 3 days, and I'm talking 1 day. And I got a job, Lori. I gotta
I just
Jessica's on top of it.
tell
Jessica's
my
got
assistant
you.
she's working extra that week.
Jessica, you're working
Jessica,
extra April 4th weekend.
April 4th through like 10th or something. Just plan on Debbie being with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But Debbie won't stop working anyway.
Me either.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know.
I won't. I will. I'll
And
stop.
literally.
That's what I meant.
So we were joking around saying that
Love you too,
Herps
Keita.
cruise, but we really that would be a lot
We
of fun if
really
did the
do want to
Herps-
plan
Herps
a
cruise.
Herps cruise for December
We have
of this year.
Fantastic travel agent who can get us all
Yes.
really good
So
deals.
we're just trying to find out dates and stuff. So all y'all people's thinking about
All you
like,
herpers
yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can't herp.
All you
What
herps.
do you think I'm
We know where
doing
we
when
want
we,
to go.
when we go to Honduras?
I don't know. I mean, we'll probably go
We're
out of
going
New
anyway.
Orleans. We'll leave from New Orleans and then figure it out from there because
No,
New
good for
Orleans is
you.
kind of central. So
Yeah.
that's what we're thinking. Like we'll leave
Yeah.
out of there and then I don't know, wherever. Fuck, I'm just gonna stay on the boat and get fucking trash and stuff. And
I'm gonna go look
whatever.
for boas in Roatan.
Sunday, I'm gonna be so drunk that I don't even know if I'm gonna walk. But actually, I'm gonna gain like 80 pounds in like 1 week. All the food on that thing.
Yeah, we
I
won't
don't
be on our
care.
diet.
Like I think I'm gonna learn how to binge and purge. Like that's how
No,
much there
who's
is.
that?
It's a joke, but
Chuck
that's how
says,
much.
"Oh hell yeah!"
The first
Damn,
cruise I went
yeah.
on, and you could have as many lobsters as you wanted.
Oh shit!
Oh, they
Need I say
couldn't hang.
more?
Yeah, they
That's
couldn't.
probably
they
why they
couldn't
don't
hang
do
on-
it anymore because Sean
They
went.
couldn't hang with me.
No, I think you get like 2 little ones or something with your meal, and I think I had 6 meals. I just like,
How many
the guy
lobsters?
just
Why
kept bringing
why
them.
is Charles saying hell no? Oh hell yeah!
He doesn't like to go. He doesn't like the ocean.
Well,
How
you
many-
don't have to go in the ocean.
How many
while on the
lobster
boat.
tails did I eat?
22, baby.
22 lobster tails.
And in
nice.
California, after Pomona, when
And-
we saw you, then we
and a-
went down to that
A pound of crab
to
legs
Funner, California.
and a half
Was it
pound.
open buffet?
Yes.
Yeah, it was all you could eat lobster for
At a
like
casino.
$29 or something.
And you
Wow.
can only get 2 at a time. And I'm allergic, so I would go get
Wow.
2 and he get 2. So I just give it to him, and
So I had prime rib,
the
a
lady
pound
would
of
look
crab
at
legs,
us,
and
and
22
she still
lobster
had to
tails.
give it to us.
I could. I don't know how many I could eat. Depends how big they are, but
Sean did not feel well the next
Uh-uh.
day. It was a lot. It was
Got
a
my
lot.
money.
and
for it.
honestly, it wouldn't so much be the lobster. It's because I
Oh
got
my
to
God,
dip
what
them in
casino?
butter. It'd be a lot
Charles,
of
we're
butter.
just gonna have to get you for one.
Jennifer, it was
exception.
in
One
Funner,
exception.
California, out near San Diego, close
Yeah.
to the Anza Borrego
It
Desert.
was so fun.
Cool.
I went to
Kitty,
Maine
you-
one time, and you could just walk. And at the time, it
Maine.
wasn't
I
with
wanna go
Bill.
there.
I went to Maine and Bar Harbor, and you just like point, and they throw it in the water, and you eat the damn thing.
I'll
And
eat
it's
clam
$2.
chowder.
One, they were $2 a piece.
Oh yeah,
Right,
no.
because up
This
there
was
it's
before Bill.
like,
This was a long time ago.
Yeah.
$2 lobsters. I had lobster for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Oh yeah, I would too. Absolutely.
like,
Every
oh,
day.
yeah, I'm living the
Every
high
100%.
life.
It was so good.
Well,
Okay,
no,
enough
but
with
we,
the food now.
yeah, no,
Okay.
we love you guys,
And we
Love you
appreciate
too.
you all very,
and we
very
appreciate
much.
everything you do. Now, I'm not joking around when I'm at shows and I'm telling people, hey, Debbie's here, get your damn supplies, like load up, because
Yes.
I'll get a call next week. Hey, is Debbie coming to Corpus? No, I told y'all she wouldn't be there till March, but you also have a little floater.
Oh, Jared.
I am. Yeah, I was going
Yeah.
to mention that, but
Yeah.
I actually have 2 floaters now.
Oh,
I
The
didn't
other
even
one
know
hasn't
this.
started yet, but we've
been
worked
working it out.
We're actually what we're doing is on the shows that we're not at, especially the herb shows, we're
Of
trying to
course, the herb
coordinate with
shows.
somebody, and it's Jarrett, and I'm going to slaughter his last name. It's like Paul, if I'm saying it right, but it's
Pop.
Dragon
Pop.
Tamer.
Jared
Pop.
Pop at Dragon.
Phaup. I got the
Yeah.
Jared part. Really, really nice guy, and he actually did the Oklahoma show.
Yes, he did.
Yes.
So I will post it on my Facebook when he's going to do one, and of course when we're going to do them. We do all the Louisiana ones, I think. Now we just don't do
Yes.
Texas. But we
Conroe.
also have somebody that's going to do some of the Tennessee shows and stuff that are out there.
Gotcha.
So it's
So
in the
there will be some
works.
yeah.
And some Atlanta, some of the Repticons, because I won't do Repticons because I can't bring my bugs to Repticons.
Right to crap. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I just don't go to them. I mean, I'll go to see some friends, but I just can't. They don't support me, so I don't support them. That's really
No.
it's that
Yeah,
simple.
exactly.
It's that
Do you
simple.
need
It's just-
someone in Texas for us to like round somebody up for you
She's probably
to go
got
to the
somebody
herb
in mind.
shows?
might have to do that. Yeah,
All right,
Yeah.
I'll put some feelers out.
somebody that we're trustworthy with, that is,
Absolutely.
and they can just get their supplies. The problem is what people don't realize: we don't make a lot of money on supplies.
No,
I don't
they-
make a lot of money on supplies. Really, we don't. Plastics are expensive, and it's expensive to ship them.
It is.
And so we give them a discount, on our website, but that's about their profit is what our discount is,
Yeah.
because they still
Yeah.
got to have the stuff shipped to them. But anybody that's willing to do that, we've got some banners, and as long as they're representing and they kind of understand what a heat pack is and a deli container,
Yeah.
we'll do it. So they can have them at those shows. So, but then again, I'll sell less at my
Well,
shows.
maybe we can talk further about. We can talk further about some like things that we can do incentive wise for people. Like if you ship with Debbie or switch over your shipping to her, I have ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
So-
can talk.
I'm all for
Well,
it.
there's a lot of new stuff coming down the pipeline
Yes,
for Reptiles2You and Ghann.
Yeah, we've got a
Absolutely.
lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff I can't discuss yet because I
Not a
don't want to look
secret
stupid
sauce.
if
No,
it doesn't
you're good.
happen or it's secret still.
Yeah.
But we've got quite a few things, and I'll be honest. The competition is probed us. Pushed us. What we needed. We needed that. We were
Yeah,
getting
you
a
need to
little
kick in the ass
complacent.
real quick. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Not
we
on
needed a
your,
little-
not on your,
Not on your end
not
for
on
your
your end.
customer service, but for technology and
right for some of the
For
other
the back
stuff.
end,
Yeah.
For the logistic side of it,
And
needed to
that's
push
gonna
in
be
the
a
right
big
direction.
And that we needed that. So, game on, is
Right?
what I say.
game on, bitches.
Yeah, that's the one thing they can't have is
Go.
Debbie. So
They don't have Queenie.
they don't have Queenie. So
Good luck.
They can-
They might be
Queenie.
happy about that though.
can give out.
One of them in
keychains.
particular is
Well,
the
then
one
they're
that fired me.
stupid.
You
Then
can,
they're stupid.
you can give out keychains and lanyards and all that stuff and talk shit, but you don't have a
buy you
Debbie.
some shoes, but
Yeah.
as soon as your package is delayed and you're on Facebook asking me to help you,
I don't have no shoes.
Yeah.
I don't either. I got socks on.
I just got a foot.
But yeah, that's
Actually, I'm naked from the waist down. So
We know.
Oh, me too. I
We
mean,
know.
that's weird.
this is
Well,
why
we're-
we're friends.
I
We're
know
all-
this is why we're friends.
this is why
This
we're
is why we're
friends.
friends. Okay.
So
All
but
right. Well, I guess
we
we're
love
gonna
you,
kinda-
Debbie.
we love you too. Thanks for having
gonna
us
keep-
on.
Tell
Finally.
them what's the next show Debbie's actually going to be at.
The
for
next
her
is
show.
gonna
Baton
guess
Rouge. Baton
I'm
Rouge,
guessing
March
it's
2nd
Baton
and
Rouge. It's
3rd.
It's Baton Rouge. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a month away. A little.
I got a
over
whole
a
month
month.
off.
No, you'll.
I
work
got to
a
plan
couple times.
something.
You can always
I
come to
had Baton
Corpus.
Rouge. I've got the
You should be
NARPC,
going on
and
the
then I got
damn boat
Slidell.
on Sunday with us. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you could be coming on a
should have
cruise
been
with us.
coming on the boat on Sunday.
Mhm.
Drunk
God,
Bill.
no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
We'll start.
That's
Bill's
an
not
accident.
listening anymore. So
Well,
don't
we're
worry.
gonna put you on a little pause real quick, and we're gonna say bye, and then we'll come back
All right.
for just
cool.
like 10 more minutes.
Just for a couple
Thank
minutes.
you.
All right. Love those guys.
I love them.
Will they be at Lake Charles?
Yes.
Yes, Keita, they will be in Lake Charles.
Every Louisiana show except for May Monroe because they are in New York.
They're doing a thing in New
They're
York.
doing
Yeah.
a symposium. But
Yeah.
other than that, every Louisiana show and all Conroe shows.
Yeah.
They are personally there. And then we're working on getting representatives at the others.
Jared will be
in Oklahoma, and he's on waiting list for others, so I'm working with him.
Yeah. Well, and that's something that since Gann's and Reptiles2You are sponsors of our shows that we're working on. So
we're working on.
we're trying to get representation where they have at least them because
Yes.
it'd be nice to have their presence at every show, obviously.
You know what?
So-
I didn't even think about that as sponsor. You get to move to the top of the waiting list.
You did.
So
Yeah.
I'll talk to Jared about that tomorrow.
Yeah. But we'll have to
Yeah,
we'll figure
I know.
that out.
I know.
So that was a good show, obviously, with Debbie and Bill, and seeing some of you guys, I'm sure, got a little behind the scenes of what she actually does, and
It's a lot.
it's a lot. Like literally, we not even joking. We're in Hawaii. Bill and I would get up and get coffee, and we go sit on the little lanai on the
Lanai.
lanai. I said lanai. I can't talk.
Uh-uh.
And looking over this balcony, and Debbie's on her laptop, just going at it. all the
Yeah,
time.
I was asleep.
You got up early-ish on those days because we were on vacation. Like
I was on my laptop. Like
you got on your laptop.
one
a few
day I
times.
did a whole work day.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was only
when we went
because I got
snorkeling.
really drunk and then y'all went snorkeling.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I felt like I was
But she
not
tried
okay
to.
just
She
sit
tried
there.
to step away from it just a little bit, but
She
she
did.
still can't help it because that's just in her blood, and that's. I mean, she's.
Well, honestly, she is motivated by the animals making it safely.
Yeah, that's it.
She loves the animals.
Yeah,
like,
she does.
really.
She has her own
So-
animals herself, and it's just it's fun to be able to call them friends.
So last show I said like extra crazy something fun that we're gonna it was the Herps cruise. So we're planning this, we're figuring out dates. So once we know it all, we'll get it posted. But anybody that wants to come and join us on the Herps cruise, that would be awesome. If you
Yeah.
can't, I understand. But we're trying for December of this year over the holidays, like probably over New
After
Year's.
Christmas, yeah,
Right after Christmas.
Yeah,
Like
it'd be after
over New
Christmas
Year's.
holidays,
Over New Year's. So
gap in shows, and
Yeah.
it would be fun. I mean,
or
we
it could
made.
be the first week of January.
We're gonna see if she survives the first cruise that she's ever been on.
Yeah,
This-
I gotta make sure that with my vertigo and all the shit that I don't like die and stuff, and then I'll be okay.
yeah. So, and
Or Sean doesn't kill me and push me overboard.
no, they have cameras.
I mean, it could look like an accident. I'm just saying.
No, but yeah, for real,
I'll be at the bar.
we leave Sunday. We're gone for 7 days, so that means with no podcasts next week.
But we're gonna go live on Wednesday.
Yeah,
at
we'll go
7.
live. We'll go do something live.
We'll go live.
We'll see what we're
If
up
people
to.
want us to, we'll put a poll up.
We'll see what we're up to on the boat, and stumbling around. So
No, we should be
when's
sober.
Debbie's birthday? You know it. When's Debbie's birthday? How do you not know Debbie's
28th.
birthday?
December 28th. No,
Oh.
November 28th.
Yep, December 28th.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Oh,
That'd be her
I was thinking it
birthday.
was mine. Yes, your birthday. Oh, we're doing it then. Yeah. Yes, we're gonna do it over. That's what I was thinking actually. That
Do it her birthday
Sunday.
week?
Well, I wasn't thinking about that, but like right after Christmas.
Okay.
But that'll be perfect. Nice.
All right, we'll figure all that out. But really, thank you guys for tuning into our 12th episode. We did 200th episode on Gumbo Podcast last night. It was a lot of fun.
Sorry, we got a
hold on,
little
what's this?
sidetracked with
My
the
screen's
craziness
flicking
of
out.
last year and everything that happened with my mom. So
Jessica's is December 20th. Mine's the 6th.
hey, Jessica's gonna be going on the cruise. It sounds
So,
like.
no, Jessica's gonna have to stay back and work because
Oh,
Debbie's going
that's
on the cruise.
right. Never mind, Jessica. We'll meet you another time.
But thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks, Debbie and Drunk Bill. Love you guys. And again, we won't see you till week before Christmas or Corpus.
Right before Corpus.
No, we probably
week
won't.
after.
Well, probably won't because we're gonna be in Dallas if you're.
No, that's a Wednesday. We'll be here.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. We'll figure out what we're gonna do.
The 14th. Valentine's Day show.
Oh.
Ooh, can we get on for Valentine's Day? We need some like really. Yeah, we'll think about that.
We'll
Okay?
figure that out.
Maybe
All right.
Noah
Love you
and
guys.
Meredith
See you
or
in a couple
Alan and
weeks.
Love y'all.